So it's kind of a new look defence, and perhaps a bit different in the way it plays. So how is it trying to settle in, get a feel of the system, and sort of learn about your new colleagues and help them out?
Yeah, it is new look. I guess you kind of get that at this level with sort of 2-year contracts, 1-year contracts. So it's nothing that we're not used to, I suppose, in that regard. We're maybe slightly younger as well, which brings not challenges, but I suppose different challenges in ways. But yeah, one that I think throughout the season is only going to get stronger. And yeah, something that I'm looking forward to being a part of.
How is it with, quite often you sort of had Ollie Clark in there and he really sort of steps out a lot, so how do you adapt to that as a team and individually?
Yeah, I think both of us like stepping in and playing, so he's obviously more used to being in midfield already, so he does it naturally, and it's part of my game that I like doing as well. So yeah, it's good, and we both have an understanding that when I go he stays and when he goes I stay. So yeah, I think it's something again that is hopefully going to build and become a real big strength of ours this season.
And how important is it to get the sort of focus right for set pieces as well, which is something that the manager's been talking about?
Yeah, something we've all been speaking about. Every club, I suppose, speaks about it. It's a massive part of the game. A lot of goals are scored from set pieces. So yeah, I think if you look at the games already this season, no one's really pulled us apart to score. They've all in some way been from a set piece. If you look at Walsall, obviously free kick, and then yeah, the second goal is a mistake from myself. So yeah, you take away a set piece and a mistake, and you win the game. You look at Cambridge, set piece, and then Tuesday night there was another set piece in there as well. So another 2 set pieces. So yeah, you remove conceding set pieces from your game, and you concede a lot less goals. So it's something that there's going to be no panic on it. I don't think there's a reason for us to panic yet, but we do need to tidy up on the detail, and if we can become the side that concedes the less from set pieces, then you'll find yourself right up there at the end of the season. So it's something that we're going to take a big look on, I think.
Sometimes the only solution is some slightly tedious work on the training.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be. It has to be done. It's one of those things, and I think once you get your head around how many goals do get scored from set pieces, you realise that tedious work does need to be done, and it stops a lot of pain on a Saturday, I suppose, and a lot of arguments that can come from that. So it needs to be done, and it will be done. And yeah, let's look to go on a run now where we don't concede from set plays and see how that helps our goal difference, I suppose.
Principal kind of caught the eye on Tuesday. So what are your initial impressions of perhaps going up against him in training for the little bit you've done together? Yeah,
he looked sharp, didn't he? It was a good debut. He had that chance in the first half where he sort of made it out of nothing. I think he nutmegged someone for that one as well and got through. And I'd imagine he probably had high expectations of himself when he went through, and he looked so composed. I thought that was going to be a formality and he was going to score. So, but obviously you don't want to give him that situation twice, because he showed that he learnt from his mistake and he's gone through and scored, and he took his goal very well. So yeah, I would say I'm looking forward to watching him on Saturday. Maybe not so much mark him Monday to Friday, but we'll find out today and tomorrow.
The next 2 opponents you've got are the sides that have come up from the National League, and they're sort of fairly early on, but they've not won yet. You know your way around the National League as well. So what sort of challenge do you expect from them? And I guess sides on that level often step up quite comfortably.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I don't know too much about Oldham. I think I sort of skipped and swapped when they came up. When they come down, I went up. So I don't know too much about them. I've got one of my good pals has just gone there from Forest Green, so it'd be nice to see him, and I'll be marking him if both selected. So at least I'll know some of his game. So that's Joe Quigley. I can see your face. So it'd be nice to see him and play against him again. And then I know a bit more about Barnet. I know their style is very much based on playing out from the back and being expansive, and they want to dominate the ball. So that'll bring a different side to what we've got to come up against. And I know Barnet haven't had the best start, but they're going to find their feet at this level eventually, and they got that amount of points last season because they're a good side. So we need to take each game as it comes, and I think as you look at it, it's a good opportunity to get some points on the board. So yeah, hopefully we can do that, and if we can win and at least draw our away games, and then at home we know what we're like at home. We've got a great record at home, so continue that, and we'll see where it takes us.
Joe's quite a big unit, isn't
He is, yeah. He's a handful to play against. He's all in really. He's a nuisance up front. He runs the channels. He holds the ball up well. Yeah, he's a good player. So yeah, it's going to be a tough test.
And what have you tried to take from the Cardiff game, and particularly as a group, the second half?
That we can go after teams. There's going to be teams in this division that will play that way. They might not be as good as Cardiff are, but I think you can see in the second half that that's no problem. We caused them issues. Like the manager said, we won the second half 1-0. So I think it showed that we can go after teams, and I think that will be the ethos. We want to be a high-pressing, dynamic team, and I think we may have showed them a little bit too much respect first half in letting them have the ball in sort of a mid-block, and I don't think we'll make that mistake again.
Lovely, best of luck.
Cheers.